Okay, so where we left off, you guys had each been faced with your own individual challenge, and upon completion of that challenge, had mysteriously, miraculously, or sometimes just really strangely received a letter inviting you to go visit with a mysterious SR. Upon meeting with him in his home, he introduced himself as Siegfried Royce and his tiger Penteller, and you were chatting with him, and he gave you guys a job. He said that you needed to go to the Fellhaven forest, or to the Elvishara inside of the forest in Fellhaven, and you needed to stomp out this growing darkness that was there. He then, as you accepted that challenge, gave you one final task, which was just a test of skill, in which he essentially just tried to use a whole bunch of spells to hold y'all in place while y'all, threw shit at him and stabbed him and shit. And so he deemed that you guys had passed the test, and he bade you have a good night, and that in the morning he'll give you the final missives and send you on your way. And as you awake this morning in this strange manner, first day of essentially what is the new life starting out for all of you, with your very diverse backgrounds, what are we doing? What are we thinking? What are we preparing for?
I am gonna go to the armor shop.
Right, so
And I'm gonna go with him.
okay, so Francis and Kirby.
Since
I'll tag
I'm a
along.
dwarf,
I'll
I
tag along
can
for some
I
armor.
can give a good helping hand to show you what is good quality work versus others. So
Anybody else have any things that they're pretty dead set on doing?
So is he giving us food for the travel?
Yeah, he said he'd provide you with your basic provisions and just kind of assist in any way that he can. Those kind of things.
Okay, there we go. So also in range attacks, 5 feet up to its lower one is all I believe at advantage. My crossbow's 80 and 320. So yeah, I rolled at disadvantage the other time because I was within a certain range, but it's anything 5 feet up to that range is normal. 80 to 320 would be at disadvantage, and then anything 320 and past is a guaranteed miss.
Oh, okay, I see.
The 320 is as far as it can shoot, kind of deal. So I'd read the number wrong as well, but
Well, and I thought
yeah,
there
I'm
was
just
a
gonna go-
lower
I'm gonna-
limit
I'm gonna
on it,
shop
where
with
like
that.
if you're trying to use a range.
It's 5 feet. 5 feet's
Okay.
the disadvantage.
Gotcha. So if you're
spot.
within
so
melee
anything
range,
5
it's
feet
disadvantage.
up
Okay.
to my light range is just normal roll.
Okay, fantastic. That seemed a little strange,
So I
but
Yeah, I was like I still hit, but I was like I don't know. I was like, is it always?
should it be
I
this
don't feel like
tough
I'm
at
being
30
80
feet? Yeah,
that
yeah.
often.
And
That's my short bow.
Right.
My longbow is 150. I was like, do
Yeah.
I just need to fucking go over there? So okay, cool. I'm following
Is there
along
a
the old
stable
armor
nearby?
shawl.
I want to buy me a horse, if possible.
Okay, so that's a fantastic move. So you guys kind of come downstairs, and you've got your belongings on you and everything, and you're meeting with Siegfried to just kind of discuss the plans. Well, it seems that today is the day that you'll all be off. Do you have any further questions before I give you some further pointers or advice?
So we're supposed to be meeting a person in Elvishara, correct?
yeah,
I have a contact in Elbashara, and that is Farah, and she runs the Knotted Vine Tavern over there. And I may have others here and there, but she is the point of contact through which you will all inform as to the status or the completion of your quest. So if it's too hard, you tell her, and you go on home, and it's nice meeting you. And if it's completed, then you go and tell her, and she'll pass on any further information that I have deigned to give her at that time.
Is it a very far walk?
So there are two ways, and I'm glad that you asked. There are two main routes that may be embarked upon. The first, as you know, we are in this sort of area here. The first way, because this area that we're mapping out is somewhere in this vicinity, the first way is to come up and through, and it is safer, as the denizens of Elvishara will typically take care of any evils, although the woods are not, I wouldn't call them a pleasant walk, but safer than taking the direct route down the main road, which is technically open, although with travel and trade the way that it is now, you'll rarely see another living soul. However, it is a faster route because it is less circuitous, but it is more dangerous. You are more likely to encounter danger that route.
I'd always pick the forest over the trail, so it'd be up to the party, but forest would be my definite pick.
Danger!
Yes.
I'm always down for a fight, so.
Always. I am a barbarian.
I like danger.
I will go with Mac. Or with... His name on here?
Alder Wheatfall.
I'll go with
Yes.
Wheatfall.
And
Through the
again,
forest.
yes, again, not to mislead or direct. I genuinely don't care which path you take, but the forest is mysterious, whereas the trail is mysterious in that you don't know what kind of death arises. The forest, there are more types. I don't know. You can bump into all sorts of lovely folks, and then things that are scary, and then the trail is, from what I understand in my messengers, mostly just scary, but is faster. It is faster.
I would say the smarter route is definitely the forest.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly agree.
I
I
agree.
mean, in my experience
But
on the trail.
I like faster. You see, faster's always better, in my opinion. And if I have to butt some heads, it's fine. We're good. It's all right.
I believe you've butted heads quite enough. I think you could use a little bit of a break.
Further question, how familiar are the lot of you with the town of Kenton, which you find yourselves in today?
Not at all.
Okay, first time.
Never once.
There's not a lot
First time visitor.
not a lot to do here. Not a lot to do here. We have a general store. Grunella is the woman that runs that. She's got a great personality. And we do have a blacksmith in town, although it is more
Grilla?
for
I hardly know her.
his job primarily consists of repairing shovels and picks and the like for the general work around here. But he's handy with the hammer. His name is Jackson Thule. We've also got a tavern here, as all good towns do, called the Tepid Glass, and feel free to whet your whistle on your way out, although,
The
travel safe.
tepid glass.
Um,
Lukewarm.
and then we do have a temple here as well, and it is non-denominational, as there are so many different flavors of religion that one could choose, and only so much square footage for a temple. So it is not picky, but it does exist, and those of you who feel that the sentiment or prayer over your coming travels is necessary, by all means, I do advise travel during the day as much as possible. The last note that I will give you, and I did state it last night, but we were fresh off of battle and you slept. For the love of all that is holy and any that you may worship, you do not know the sleight of hand. The sleight of hand does not exist. You've never spoken to me, and I did not send you. Unless it is to someone who initiates that conversation first, then it is safe to assume they are a part of our organization. I say this to say, and I repeat myself, but Lord Halfim, the fact that this has gone neglected for so long that news of it has not only reached me, but I am sending a crew embarking on the ability to solve this issue, is concerning. That being said, if you wish to go and entreat him for assistance in this matter without invoking my name, and he is amicable to that, by all means. But I don't have high hopes for that plan of attack, but I will not tell you what to do. I have no further instructions.
Is he a man of aggression, or is he a man of talk?
From what I know of Lord Halfim, he is rather new to the throne. Probably, 10, 12 years or so after Queen Gadana's line was destroyed and the new rule has taken over. That being said, his lands have prospered for the most part since his time in being there. He is he's soft-spoken from what I understand, and I've been told, for what it's worth, that he is handsome.
Well, just farmer folk and not much for the government. I wouldn't be completely opposed to leaving him out of it. But I did have one further question about this speedy trail you mentioned. So you did mention that encroaching from the southwestern reaches, that there was a harmful blight.
Oh, I apologize.
Would there be any chance that it would have potentially encroached onto that speedy trail?
So
or would this be more
it's
something
entirely
more
possible. So
protected from that?
no, it's entirely possible. Again, the roads are there is the Empress does not seem to wish for her forces to protect against any sort of this evil scourge that's occurring. So when you travel this way towards here, the reason that we've got this sort of spout coming up here of this darkness is specifically because this area is the one that is being tainted. So it's entirely possible, especially as you reach the end of your journey, that you may run into some of that directly that way. As I said, I'm certain it's more dangerous. I am also certain it's quicker.
And I'm not opposed to either of the two journeys we may pick. The forest provides familiarity to me and many of our other party members, but the speedy trail may get us much quicker to our journey. So I believe we'll leave that up to the council to choose.
I believe we should make haste, personally. I mean, cracking a few skulls isn't a problem.
Which of
Onto the trail.
To the trail? Okay.
Yeah. Where else are we gonna make haste? It's the faster.
What would be that of you, Artie? What would be your decision?
I would like to go through the forest.
Okay, so it's consider that a 1-to-1. Francis, what would be your inclinations on which of the two paths we should take?
I would like to speak to my goddess.
All right, and I would love to give you that opportunity.
I would prefer that happen in the temple,
Oh, of course.
All gods and I have a rule, I don't go to their house and they don't come to mine,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Cole, you have anything?
And before we exit, I do still have to ask Cole. What would be your decision on the matter?
I'd say, despite my rather large stature, I am most familiar with the forest and remaining unseen.
Okay. So I
Yeah,
consider
I
that
would-
a 2 to
yeah.
1. So that's all we'll leave it at for the time being. I'd say we're gonna make a quick trip over to the temple and let Francis consult with his divine being. And I do have one final question before we depart, though.
By all
Siegfried
means.
Royce. If your name is Siegfried Royce, are you both of them, or did
Both of
you
who?
eat the other one?
I had a twin in
The-
utero.
the- So there we go. That'll work. Thank you for your answer.
I can't just hold that in. Dude.
What was your tiger's name again?
Pentella.
Pentella. Thank you.
It's like Penn and Teller's magic show.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
If you ever get the chance to journey to Nichtvel, our beautiful capital city, in the magic district there, I would love for you to meet my son. His name is Blaine Copperfield.
What would you name? What say the name of the town was we should be heading to?
That you're heading to, or where my son lives?
No. Where your son lives?
Nichtvel. Nichtvel. Spelling bee world champion.
Blaine.
That's a lie.
You said Blaine
Copperfield.
Copperfield. That's what I thought.
Royce.
Royce.
Weird if it wasn't Royce, right?
It would be a little bit weird. Oh, Control Z, put that back, please. Thank you. I love Control Z.
Kept his mother's name in the divorce.
That does split a family. It really does split a family. All right. So I say we take a little
Right,
journey
the temple.
outside towards Le Temple.
Thank you, come again.
Goodbye.
Okay, and as you guys leave the Royce estate, perhaps with more questions than answers, you guys have your run of Kenton before you decide on which path it is that you would like to take. So we're heading to the temple first.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm fully equipped. I'm ready to
Yeah,
set on it.
we're
I've got
equipped.
everything I need.
Other than food, which he's gonna provide to us before we
Yeah,
completely
it's
depart.
just safe to assume that like on your way out there was like an extra, kind of provisions
there Colby, like-
knapsack, that you that you were able to take on your way out the door. So you make your way through Kenton, and you see it is a quiet town. It's not very large. The Royce Estate's one of the larger larger homes and buildings in the whole of the town. It's well placed for what it is. It's close enough to the Prome Mountain region to receive rainfall runoff from the mountains. It is located near a body of water where they can do their fishing. The land is close enough to the forest that it receives some of that magical benefit from the elves living there, so the plants seem to still be growing okay. It is just, in general, just a little pocket of life, but not too many people know about it. It's kind of a well-guarded secret in terms of just how nice it is there. And so you're making your way around, and people seem relatively happy, happier than most of you would have seen in your respective areas that you just came from. And you make your way over to the temple, and it is a fine building. It's made of brick, and has generally pointed shapes, although they're not seeming to be specific. And in fact, in front, you see just kind of a slew of the various symbols of different gods. and on the front it just says Kenton Temple, non-denominational. And ignore the music; it just does that. I promise you're not about to get into a fight with a priest.
I was like, no.
And
Is that Italian music?
and you
Dark Souls 3.
for some reason that's the type of music. And you make your way in. It was like a town. I swear I had a town. But, oh, there it is. Lovely. And so you make your way to the front of the temple. And who would like to go inside first?
I will go inside first.
Okay. As you go inside, as the other folks come in behind you, but you're the first to see the head of the clergy is sitting there bowed, praying. And as you make your way inside, the door swings open and then shut, and he just kind of looks up, turns around and stands, and as he stands, he just kind of keeps going, and he's about 8 foot tall, a dragonborn, gray and green of color, small flecks of gold around the snout, and he looks over your group, very obviously fitted for travel, and he says, "Welcome, travelers."
Welcome. Hello.
How may my home be of assistance to you?
I'm just here to pray.
I'm here to pray to Evandra.
Please, by all means, take your stations. Say your prayers. What's mine is yours.
As for myself, I would say that I kind of have a disdain for the gods. I know that's not that I don't believe in them, but kind of cross with them in my own sense. So I don't
I
pray.
take that side. Yeah, I said I said.
Yeah,
I haven't heard any of this, but that voice, Braden. That's a good job. That's a good
It
voice.
sounds like Doom, is what it sounds like. But yeah.
A misalignment.
I've never seen a dragonborn still to this point, so I'm just outside, just hanging out.
A misalignment with the gods is not uncommon, especially in times like these. But what I have found is, in times like these is when the gods are needed most.
Where were the gods when I needed them most? I just kind of sneer at him.
Gods tend to frequent the hearts and minds of those most faithful to them, and it is a big leap. But I have also heard stories of gods revealing themselves to people who had no prior inclination.
I kind of just go, I turn around and walk out of the temple and join, was it Wheatfield?
We hanging out here throwing up gang signs and
Yep.
like
Frick
saying,
the
nah,
church.
Get on my
church.
Get on my shoulders.
Frick
like,
church,
go,
bro.
go,
We're
be
gonna go.
like,
We're gonna go riding our scooters.
And
Play
as for
Pokemon.
as for my two players that are praying, what and we can start with let's go ahead and start with Artie. What are you doing to pray? How are you connecting to your god?
I'm just bowing or kneeling down or going down to my knees and just praying.
Okay. And then what about Francis?
I see Mac.
I'm gonna take out my incense.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignite my incense, and then I'm gonna hold the incense in my hands, and then get down on my hands and knees, and basically like put it above my head and put my head to the ground. And I'm gonna pray for safe travels and what path. Give me guidance on what path to take.
Okay. Go ahead and make a religion check for
13.
Okay. As you pray there is a part of you that has gotten to the point where it's not desperation, but it is a growing concern. You've never felt in your soul like you're more on the path that Alcephus set you on, yet still silence. That almost feels worse.
I will continue praying.
Um, you guys that are in the temple, you see that the head clergy, you know, Dragonborn, does just kind of, as you're sitting there, just kind of reach over and put a hand on both of your shoulders, and by way of not necessarily interrupting, but just says, "May whatever answers you seek come to you. Whatever peace you seek, fill your soul. Whatever guidance you seek, may you find it among the stars." And I'll give both of y'all. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as much for Francis because I think it's just your passive. But I'll give both of y'all a heroic inspiration.
Do you want us to roll religion?
No, the heroic inspiration. I think that it is. What is it? A reroll? Is it a +4? I don't remember specifically, but it's like on your D&D Beyond character thing, like up at the top. I think, like around your player banner or something.
Well, while that's going on, I will look over towards Alder, sorry, Weedfall, and I will ask him, "Is there anything you need to do before we leave?"
I'm just over here smoking some of this pipe grass, man.
Okay, yeah, it allows you to re-roll any die, including a damage or percentile die that you roll
Getting
immediately
some of
after
that
seeing the
pipe
result.
weed.
Okay.
So it's a one off.
While I'm outside with Alder and what's your character's name? Cole?
Kirby.
Hmm?
Kirby.
Oh, Kirby. Um, I'll ask him, why don't you pray like our fellows?
It was years ago, but I haven't had faith for many, many years. Last time I prayed, my brother was still alive.
Did you ask just him or to me as well?
Just both of you. I figured we're standing
Both
close
of
to
us.
each other.
Both of us. Just general disdain at this point. I mean, I've grown up with almost my entire life completely shrouded in pitch black darkness, decay, fetid, rot. That it's just I don't see them having much presence here. But I give to each their own, and let anyone have their own inclinations that they would please. And I don't want to hinder anybody's way of coping with a terrible, terrible plane of existence. So I'd love to make something better.
What about you?
Similar to you, Kirby, I've suffered a great loss, and the gods were nowhere to be found when I needed them most. It's me to this day.
You ain't the only one that's haunted. But we'll move on from that for now.
Yes.
Are Sparky, Artichoke and Francis done praying yet?
I will be done praying.
I said, what
I
kind
will
of
be
church we
done.
got going on here?
I guess they're getting a message from the clergy.
touched me.
Right. So as they make their way out of the temple and you all link up again, is there anything else that we want to do in town, or are we going to go ahead and pick a route and get on it?
Say as long as it's pretty early in the morning, I say, fucking let's get going.
Let's get a move on while there's still some daylight. Yeah.
If we can find us a good place to at least camp up, because I know it's going to be I'm guessing a multi-day trip to get down this trail.
Yeah, from what you can gather of your general understanding of the map, if you guys go pretty solid clip, it's gonna be 3 days by woods and 2 days by path.
You know?
That's all.
So would I be able to make any form of check on just like a general wind direction that we're going to be getting with this mountain right here? Are we catching like the more like a downdraft from the mountain? Just I'll be able to kind of detect enemies around us. Like as we're going down the trail and we get like some nasty decay smell. If we're getting us some northwestern gusting winds, I'd be able to, or northeastern gusting winds, I'd be able to smell that better. Did Braden freeze? Oh no.
Sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
The question was like just a general wind direction of this continent. Like, is it a constant northeast blowing wind, or are we getting some?
The
some
tricky
drafts?
part is that the wind direction can change from time to time, but it's such a narrow strip of land relatively speaking to the water that's around it that you're getting coastal winds from both directions pretty much at all times.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if, like, as we're getting closer on the trail, if any perception checks would be able to pick up just fucking stench coming across the road or anything as we get further along.
I will say you guys, and it's not even necessarily a stench, but I will say that you should be able to kind of suss it out the closer you get. You should be able to kind of Marco Polo it. Yeah.
Start feeling something in the air.
Yeah.
Smelling a smell, a smelly smell.
So we've decided to take the trail then?
Based
my
on
vote.
James, I'd say we give it up to James' vote.
Yeah.
It's all right. We give it up to Francis' vote.
I'm gonna do a coin flip.
Ooh.
Good old
I
coin
like
flip.
that.
All right, pull up there.
It's best that you don't have a coin.
I don't with me.
I'll
I'm
do a coin
packing.
flip, no coin.
The
All right.
Zim can flip.
So heads or
I have
tails? Which one's
tails.
heads and which one's tails?
Tails is trail.
Heads is forest.
Heads is forest. Tails is trail.
Tails never fails.
Tails
Heads.
never fails. This is
We're
heads.
going to the forest.
Oh, I said heads. Dang.
Going to the forest.
We're going through the forest.
Okay.
Great.
Forest had a
Sounds good to
2-1
me.
lead. It was already leading anyway. I didn't vote, but
So you guys head out of town. It's worth noting too to answer Artie's question that you did not see any stables in town. So it seems like y'all will be hoofing it, but not hoofing it.
there any big fellas. What about that dragon y'all were talking about? We get ride on his shoulders, or he got big wings or anything?
I mean, Cole can carry me. I'm only 200 pounds.
Now, did Artie or Francis
I'm like
indulge
8
at
foot
all
tall.
about their meetings inside of there, or were they reserved afterwards?
I'm gonna stay reserved.
They didn't walk out and say, "Man, there's a big old dragon in there," because I've still never seen a dragonkin. I have no idea, and I wouldn't believe them if they told me there was an 8-foot tall dragon in there.
If there's an
I wouldn't
8 foot tall
believe
furball standing next to
them. What?
You guys start your journey, and the road to the woods is relatively easy and uneventful, and does take the beginning part of the day. As you get into the woods, I would like whoever would like to, I would just like one to roll a d10. Just
Okay.
straight
All
roll a
right.
d10.
Okay.
That shall be the ones that bring us into
Nat one.
torture.
And that
I was
one.
waiting for Aaron. I was waiting.
Oh no, I'm just waiting.
No,
Okay.
he rolled a
Oh, no.
9.
Okay, you rolled a 9. You
Artichoke
a
rolled a
9.
9.
Artichoke roll a 9.
Fantastic.
Wagon.
Well, as you guys
9 doesn't mean better.
make your way into the beginning of the woods and that sort of unique feeling as the light becomes very diffracted through the leaves. If you guys have ever taken that hike in the woods and it goes from being a daylight to sort of this bright but green, sort of greenish yellow ambiance cast over everything. And there's pockets where things are dark. And who wants to make a perception check for me?
I'll take it.
I have really high perception.
That's true.
Say whoever
Go
has
ahead,
the
you
highest
run it. You run it. You run it. You run it.
Me to run it.
Yeah, you run it. Because my perception's at a 10 for passive.
Perception roll. Roll a dirty 21.
21.
Oh,
You smell a campfire. And it's a good thing that you do, because when you're in the woods, it's a little harder to tell when day becomes night. And normally a strange campfire in the woods would seem unsettling. However, you smell delicious food. And you almost
I'm not-
hear the plucking of a lute string.
Gentlemen, I'm not sure if y'all are able to pick this up, but over in that direction, I am picking up a delightful aroma, and I maybe losing it, but I almost believe I hear like music. You think we should go and maybe have a look see?
cautiously.
Let's go look.
Cautiously. Cautiously.
All right, I say we take a gander on over.
So are we trying to
Towards the
avoid
smell.
being seen? Get a peek first?
I'd say off
I
the
say-
beginning.
Yeah, off rip.
I'm gonna stay way back.
Why
Cole,
don't we
Cole
send?
is the one.
I could
yeah.
hidden step, and
Why don't we send Cole over there, have him change his appearance or go invisible?
Yeah, I could go invisible and scope it out. You think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just precautionary measures.
All right.
Just
I'll,
stay reserved, stay back.
All right. Yeah, I'll cast hidden step and check it out.
Sure. As you make your way in the direction indicated by Alder, you peek into a smallish clearing, and you see exactly what was described: a campfire, spit of a brace of rabbits roasting over it, and you see a satyr, a fawn satyr, kind of laying nonchalantly across a log, plucking at lute strings and humming to himself. He's alone.
Right. I'll while I'm kind of at a hidden distance, I'll since it seems all right, I will undo. Since we're both kind of mystical creatures, kind of,
Mhm.
you know, I'll undo the hidden step and approach him cautiously, like just kind of announce myself before I'm seen, and then approach him cautiously.
Okay. If you would like to make a history or an arcana check to kind of figure out how much you remember about if you've had encounters with these kinds of creatures before, or if you've heard tale of these kinds of creatures before from your upbringing, feel free.
Yeah. You know, I don't have proficiency in history, but I will go ahead and take a history check,
Yeah, sure.
and that's just a D10,
Oh, no, it'd be a d20.
or I meant to say D20. And that is a 9.
9. Okay. So from the stories that you recall, and you don't remember having met a fawn satyr before, but from the stories that you can recall, they're generally kind and a little bit mischievous, and that's all you remember.
All right. I'll continue the plan of action. Approach cautiously.
Well, hello there.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I just caught me all these rabbits, and well, I've only one mouth.
If you don't mind, I do have a party of hungry people. Would you mind the company?
Well, a party makes a party, doesn't it?
I couldn't agree more.
Well, then
And
please bring the lads in.
I'll signal over to the rest of the party to come this way. They can do whatever on that, but I'll
I'm
signal to them
going
over.
to tap Mech on the shoulder with guidance as we're walking up.
What does that do?
Can touch a willing creature
What's he
once
add, a
before the
D4?
spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add that number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
I did not give you my consent. It said willing creature.
Fine then.
I am a willing creature. Yeah. Negate. I'm a willing creature.
All right. So do you guys all make your way to the little camp?
I say.
Yeah.
I make my way
we
over
make our
towards
way
the-
over.
towards the fawn.
I'm headed that way.
I'll waddle over.
Yeah, hell yeah. So as you all kind of
And
come in there, and it is
Will
just
any other people be able to make history checks to see if they had any form of interactions with fawn satyrs in the past, or is that past?
well, I will say
'Cause I've done a lot of trade with farm folk and
that's
whatnot.
true.
I don't know if I ever bumped into them.
I will say that Cole specifically has a history with this area that kind of gave him that ability.
Okay.
I mean, anything you'll hear will basically. You can go ahead, but your general knowledge is probably going to be like your nat 20 is going to tell you what he knows on a 9, if that makes sense. So.
What about a 19?
I mean, yeah.
then
I mean,
you
you're gonna know that they're kind.
It was a dirty 19.
Yeah, they're kind and a little tricksy. Not like mischievous, but like just kind of, or well, maybe mischievous, but like
Yeah.
not like malevolent, but just a little. They like to have fun.
Like a prank or two.
Some tomfoolery or some Tom Bombadil. If you want.
And so y'all make your way to this encampment and sit around, and he feeds you, these rabbits if you're partaking, and bids you to sit. And yeah, well, the sun will be going down soon, so I just thought I'd catch what I can catch and cook what I can cook, and life has a funny way of doing that sometimes, doesn't it?
I think for the moment I won't eat. I'll let you guys eat.
After eating, I will pull out field of rations, since that is what I am used to, being a soldier.
I will compliment its music.
It's never been one to turn down a meal living in the lands and the times. that we
Yeah, I'm gonna
have,
try
so
some of that rabbit.
I'm absolutely
Yeah,
going
I'm
to partake
taking
in
some
the
of that
food.
rabbit.
Let's see how well Giraldi did cooking that rabbit, huh?
Oh, that's
Oh,
what I
God.
was waiting on.
I called it, dude. I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it.
No, yeah, it's delicious.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, it tastes
Is it delicious and healthy?
It's a little gamey.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
rabbit. But yeah, no, I mean it tastes
Little
really
hairy.
good and probably better than anything that you would have dried and packed up to go. So it's a welcome
good.
bonus. As you guys kind of sit around, Giraldi is just kind of talking and strumming on his lute, and he's kind of going back and forth between some of the songs that you just kind of hear in taverns. Some of the stuff that just classic fare, things that you guys would have grown up with, and he's taken requests and stuff like that. Um, and then he just kind of stops and he kind of looks around, and he just goes, "If you don't mind me asking, I'm the kind of guy to give and never ask for much in return, but and I don't want anything from you, other than perhaps some information. What brings y'all into the woods here?"
I'm just going for a stroll.
We're going to the next town.
We're just a Roman party, just heading to the next town, looking for a way to support ourselves.
Just travelers, yeah.
Support
Bunch of
yourselves.
strong muscles, and just wanting to maybe push out and just see what's past. If there is
I think
anything past this just dark and despair.
I'll return the question as well.
Okay. Well, first, I would like a group deception check from all of y'all.
Okay.
Ooh, my keyboards are a little better.
For me,
Mine was a
Dude,
3.
my shit's rolling good on D&D. I got a 14.
Francis.
0.
Oh, you rolled a 0.
God, no.
Oh, we're about to get killed.
No.
Zero,
Wait,
You
three.
try and lie and shit
Mac-
your pants.
0,
Kinda
3,
deal.
14.
Mac, can you use the thing that he gave you a minute
There's
ago?
guidance and heroic inspiration. We can avoid.
Yeah, I was about to say we can
Hopefully
avoid
we
it.
can. Oh, I could even roll my guy. Well, so my guidance gives me a what? A +1 or advantage?
I was about to say,
get a roll.
Francis, you've got heroic inspiration, so you can re-roll any one die.
Please.
Well, if you want to do it now, you can save it.
Yep, I'm
I
saving.
guess I'm just not a good liar. Did you?
What'd
But
you roll?
Mac, you roll a 1d4, and then you can add whatever you get.
I mean, but Matt got a 14. He's aight.
All right. Well, maybe like, did they just gain the mental clarity to maybe just let me answer it?
Well, yeah, it's just like you guys kind of all. So like, I've got a 0, 3, a 14,
I rolled a 14.
14,
And I rolled a 13.
13. Fine, totally fine. Sure, yeah. So he buys it. Y'all are just kind of traveling around. Well, that's good. That's good. I don't really have a problem with anybody being in the woods. I don't own them. For any reason that they want. I just noticed you had an awful lot of provisions, almost as if you just set out on some sort of grand quest, and I was very excited to hear about it because, to answer your question, the reason I'm out here is because I find that at the crossroads of places is kind of where you meet some of the most interesting people. I like to sing songs about interesting people.
I don't know many songs that would be saying about me.
Oh, sure, here, no, it's okay, 5 brave adventurers, some wet behind the ears, are off to right a wrong that's been going on for years. But what they may encounter on this winding road ahead, listen close and listen fast, or else live to be dead. Spiders, bandits, wolves, and pits are possibilities. Dangers that have made lesser men fall down to their knees. So be on guard, the road is hard, but I'm sure that you're smarter. And if you're not, what a tale, everyone loves a martyr.
Can I roll a fucking? Oh, I know it's my bad.
What is your name, silly little creature?
Giraldi.
Yes. Giraldi, I knew that. Never mind.
Can I
Alcohol
roll an
over the years.
investigation check to see what he meant by that?
You
Again, like, is
can,
there a deeper meaning? Is there a deeper meaning behind that? Is
You-
what I'm trying to figure out.
you can
Roll
roll an
them.
insight check.
It's insight. Where is insight?
If you don't make it, you sure did try.
That's a 13.
Okay, yeah. So, just kind of revisiting those lyrics in his head. He your deception worked in that he understood what you said. However, this is kind of a romantic poet in the sense that he kind of saw your party and wrote an idea in his head about the most fantastical thing that you all could be doing. And it's not your fault that that's actually what you're doing, because that's what he chooses to believe you're doing, regardless of what you say. But that being said, he doesn't know anything about the specifics of your thing. He just sees 5 people of the weirdest group of folks he's ever seen just kind of all happen to be together. They don't seem to get, they're not arguing, but it doesn't
You
seem
look
like
like
you've
a prison
known each other
basketball
very.
team.
Yeah, and so the lyrics,
We work together. That's about it.
the lyrics are him just kind of
Everybody.
warning you about some of the possible dangers on the road. And he said spiders, bandits, wolves, and pits are possibilities. So it seems as though, in meeting Giraldi, you've gained some potential insight into some of the things that you could face on the road.
What time is it?
What a guy.
It is now nightfall. You have sat here from the late afternoon into darkness.
Good night.
All right, take a little rest before we continue on.
I believe.
Rest
Can
your
I do a
rest.
final perception check of this the area around, just to kind of as a
He is
cautionary
deceptive.
before,
We
but
might
sure.
wake up without some
All right,
corn.
what are you looking for?
just a general, just kind of just make sure an all coast is clear kind of deal
Yeah.
before.
Go
We're
ahead
turning
and
into
give
the
me a survival check.
Survival check. That's a 7, not a nat 1. Okay, so that'd be 11, a dirty 11. I thought that was a 1.
Yeah. From what you can tell, and you're a man of the land, but not necessarily a woodsman. But from what you can tell, you are close to the edge of the woods, so it's not like you're about a few hours travel into the woods. You're not, dead in the middle of it where things could come at you from all sides. You are in a place that has a campfire that is, large enough to be smelled from a decent ways away, depending on, your senses. But thus far, your entire time in the woods has not seemed to bring you any danger yet, and you have no reason to believe, based on current evidence, that that's going to change anytime soon.
Okay, so Giraldi, before I turn around and leave you with a joke, how far can you walk into the woods?
Can't say as I know.
Just halfway. The other half you're walking out. And so I will turn in for the night.
As everyone turns in for the night, I will just basically sit there on the log, whittling away throughout the night.
Now, can I notice this before I end up turning in?
Sure. Well, we can say that he's just sitting there whittling as you're trying to get to sleep.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Do you not sleep?
Not well.
Well, I see that. If you put that down, it might help a little bit.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
All right, weirdo. I'm going to sleep.
I think
Not
the
good.
same here. I have trouble sleeping in the forest, so I'll sit up and stand watch throughout the night.
I won't.
Oh yeah.
And will this staying up, like, since this, I mean, for lack of a really better way to describe it, since it's kind of a normal operation for what I do, like I maybe sleep once every 2 to 3 days or something like that. Will this bother me at all? Will this become
I
like any
will
sort
say,
of...
that a normal sort of existence of, sleeping in taverns and stuff like that and inns is different than hard days marching through the woods and trying to stay awake and continuously do that. So I will go ahead and say that any sleepless nights here will result in a point of exhaustion.
Right.
I'll take my point of exhaustion then.
Just for Colby or for both?
For both. If either one of y'all is gonna stay,
Sweet. Yeah,
Stay
I'll
awake.
stay up and take the point of exhaustion. What does exhaustion do?
so
Gameplay-wise.
exhaustion.
Exhaustion does all sorts of stuff for a pugilist.
When we go to sleep, how many hours do we go to sleep for?
A long rest is considered 8 hours.
So 8 hours.
Because I've only got a 2 rest for 5.
The healing, what do you...
I thought we had something on mine to where
I mean, if you click, like,
I didn't
long
need
rest-
much sleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can claim a long rest off of a shorter amount of time. 1 level of exhaustion is going to give you disadvantage on all ability checks. 2 levels of exhaustion is going to half your speed. 3 levels of exhaustion is going to give you disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 points is going to halve your hit point maximum until you rest. 5 points is going to reduce your speed to 0, and 6 just kills you.
I'm sleepy.
So I have a question.
Yep.
Can I just make it to where I just have a short rest
Yeah.
instead of a long
Totally
rest
fine.
for everybody else?
Totally fine.
Compared to like what everybody else gets, like 8
I
hours,
think
I get
I'll-
like
Yeah.
I'd say it almost would be fair for him to have a short rest in place of when we would have a long rest.
long rest. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Be
it
his
is-
kind of like sleepless,
guess
in
I
and
will
out
say
of
this,
sleep kind of
yeah,
deal.
It would normally be
Fall asleep
considered like
poking
a
himself
short
with his
rest
whittler.
for, yeah, it would be technically considered a short rest for just kind of sitting around doing nothing for a period of time. So we'll go ahead and rule that way. If you guys both would rather try and just kind of squeeze in short rests throughout the night instead of like
Yeah,
a
like-
vigilant watch the whole night, then that's fine.
I mean,
Stay awake
yeah,
till
we're not
everybody
gonna
else
be
falls
vigilant,
asleep
just-
and then go to sleep. After
Yeah.
short
I'm gonna
rest.
take a journey downstairs, switch over to my phone.
I will just kind of throughout the night be able to doze off and then just like stirred awake randomly.
Okay. Make a.
Here we go.
Let's go. Got it right here.
I will say we're gonna rule it to be Artie that does this since he technically has to sleep the least. And we'll ask Artie to make a perception check.
Oh, that was persuasion. Sorry, perception. On P.
Roll the 12.
Rolled a 12.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's what I will say. There's 5 of y'all. This. Okay. So for the sleepers, I will say this. Giraldi in the night begins to kind of pack his things and square everything away. We'll say this happens during the time where Artie is awake. And as he's going to kind of make his way out, he will reach into his backpack, and the embers, the fires kind of become a bit of embers, and he reaches into his backpack and begins to slowly creep over towards Francis while he sleeps.
Whoa! What are you doing over there?
Oh, well, and you look in his hand, and he's just got like a writing stick, and
Get it. Quality.
Nothing. We weren't about to do nothing. Nothing you wouldn't, unless you found it funny.
Just fail every check. Can't you let it happen?
So you're only going to
Just
do
let it
something with intent of being funny?
Well, of course.
Oh, let me come over and entertain this.
Yeah. Well, if you'd pick up a branch and hold a torch, it'd be even better.
Okay, I'll grab a branch and hold a torch for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what the performance check is here.
I hope
Oof.
it's a 20.
Okay.
Nat
Well,
20.
no, that's a 6.
Oh, this might get funny.
I, I do my best work when someone's not looking over my shoulder, but the light certainly seems to help, and it it's perfect in that it's imperfect. When you look at this set of cock and balls on the side of the face of Francis, they're shaped in such a way. You're like, it shouldn't be that wide. That might be too
I
many
not wake up?
veins.
Do you
No.
wanna wake up?
No, you're dead asleep. You're dead asleep.
He rolled a stealth check. The only person that beat him was the awake one. And then he'll say, well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and he will just dash off into the woods afterwards.
I hope we meet him again. That's great. I love that.
Yeah,
Okay. And I will go gather more firewood and to re-stoke the fire.
Fantastic. Well, morning arises, and you all wake to find that your satyr companion has left in the night. The fire has been maintained, and you feel rested. Very well rested, considering that you are day one of what you estimate to be probably about a 3-day journey through the woods.
Alrighty. Let's get on
Francis?
foot, brothers.
I don't know how to say this, Francis, but someone else is gonna have to tell him.
I'll just look and laugh. I won't say a thing to him. I just look and just.
I'll just give like an old man chuckle / like wheeze.
What's going on? What you all laughing at?
It seems our same friend has left you a gift.
And where's said gift?
You'll
find out when you're older.
right now.
What?
You'll find out when you're older.
Which
Just
can
gonna
mean
stare him
anytime
cold
past
into his
now.
face. Not gonna answer him. Just stare him dead in the
Just
face.
there, yeah. just this big old smirk on my face.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'll just keep walking then. Getting ready.
So, who rolled the d10 last time?
That would be
Is that Andrew?
That was me.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you want me-
So, somebody else can go ahead and roll a d10 for the day.
I'll
two
do that.
show.
I got you. D10. It's a 6.
All right, I'm back.
A 6. Fantastic. Get this out of the way.
I saw that.
Let's see.
Sugar.
Oh fuck no!
Did I
Can't handle that shit.
Is that a little shuggy?
No, I was coughing like this. Fucking hit that right there because I was putting smoke. And I'm fucking sneezy. I have a magic addiction, dude. I can't afford that too.
No lies detected.
No lies.
It's just rest of the campaign is gonna have a dick on his face.
Oh,
They'll have no idea until somebody else tells them because we're not gonna fucking tell it.
Right, we are not saying.
That's gonna make the next
Danger.
tavern awkward.
We're gonna make sure that
Sir, on your
Francis,
face.
you go in first. You go in first. And we're going to sit there by the door and just wait for someone to say something.
Watch. Let him walk in alone.
Someone opens the door and just
No,
like
100%.
nah,
Oh,
just
right
punches
behind
him
you,
in
right
the
behind
face.
you. We're going to sit over against the side of the wall and just wait for it.
I'll know
Every interaction
anything
is gonna have to
about.
be charisma checks. Every interaction.
That's fine. I've got
See if they
high
notice it or
charisma.
not. But not before he knows. Not before he knows
Yeah.
about it.
Now,
If you were by
was this
some water or
drawn?
something like that.
Was this drawn
go,
on
go.
with like a semi-permanent like
It is
die
charcoal.
or
It is
something like that?
drawn on soot.
Okay,
So it
so
will
it's easily
eventually wear off.
removable.
So if it rains or he rubs his face wrong, it'll
Or he gets
smear.
sweaty. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It was a stick out of the fire. Okay, I gotcha.
He's a short little halfling, so he might get.
Francis just
Tuck it
over there,
out.
just like
My wife drew
little
some
upset
art for
about
this
it.
one, so I
Look at
wanted
him.
to use it.
Went for the dick.
What the?
Don't draw on your finger. Don't do it.
It's still on there. You just can barely see it now.
Hey, yo.
Damn, hang on.
The gang's all
Dude.
here.
Is that a tooth or a tongue?
The red light
Find out
reflecting
next
off of
time on
mine.
Dragon Ball Z.
Just did all this. My wife worked really hard on this picture. For
We're in the
this.
forest. Do you like my green ambiance? It's green.
Okay.
Hope that's not
It sounds
copyrighted, but
like
it's
by like
alright.
the ocean. It'll get all blue or red.
Dude, that's a
during
thumb thumb
combat
right
or
there.
Something like that.
No, search up the girl thumb thumbs. Yeah.
There's a
Female
girl
thumb thumbs.
thumb.
Yeah, I think they're in their pinky fingers. Yeah, search.
Okay. And last but not least. All right.
In the jungle. Oh,
You
cool.
guys are walking down the woods and roll a 6. And out of
Oh, here we go.
the corner of all of your eyes, you see some big ol' spiders with artwork hand drawn by my wife.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that looks
sick.
sick as
Three different
heck.
Shit, hold up.
That does look pretty damn cool.
What?
Yeah,
That's sick.
Nuh-uh.
she's gonna be doing
How big
90%
no,
of the.
no.
She's gonna be
way.
doing 90% of
For
the
real?
90% of the art
That-
for our.
that's
That was
really cool.
hand,
encounters.
dude. That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
That looks cool.
That is absolutely stellar.
Couldn't
Okay.
talk her into playing,
Very
but I could
nice.
talk her into being my artist. So.
Oh, we'll get her eventually. We'll get her eventually.
Yeah, you should have her be one of our NPCs.
and
That's
so,
not a bad idea, dude.
Left and drew
And so,
dick on.
you guys
That's
see
a good note.
spiders crawling at you, and I would like you all to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
On my character sheet, it says initiative. It says +1. Is that a permanent thing, or is that just on there for?
It is permanent. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's permanent.
Ooh, that's a 21, baby.
Ooh, got a
Hold on,
20.
hold
That's a
on.
21, baby.
I got 21 as well.
Yeah, 18.
I got 7.
But
was about
mine's
to
a
say-
+5. What's your initiative? +1. You rolled a
Plus
20.
1. Yeah.
You rolled a nat 20. Okay, so yeah, he goes.
I rolled a
he
nat 20 and got a 21.
Yeah, I rolled a 16, and I have a +5 to my initiative.
I rolled an 18 plus 2.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We're starting
real?
this off nice. This is gonna be.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're getting a good starting round.
What does initiative really do whenever you're starting?
So
to fight?
initiative
It
is your
determines
combat
round
order.
order.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And so all creatures on the field roll initiative, including enemies. We got spiders everywhere. Okay. Oh shit. Oh
Alright.
shit.
All
All right.
I really
Oh,
wanted to make sure we
shit.
got that artwork and not the fucking face shit.
I
And
got the Yowboy hat.
last initiative. Okay. So let's go ahead and. So who's going first in the initiative? Somebody rolled a nat 20.
That
That
would
would
be me,
be-
Cole.
It'd be
Yeah.
Cole.
And then
See where?
who's next? Who?
Then
Somebody else.
Alder rolled a dirty 21.
Rolled a nat 20. Somebody rolled. We got a couple 18s.
I had an 18.
Already rolled a 20.
Artie.
You rolled a
And then what
dirty
was
20.
next?
Probably Francis and then me.
I was 11.
That was a 7.
Say I'm gonna let. See, what do I want to do here? Got my character sheet.
Oh, I did make this character gnome racist. Okay, good. I thought I'd
Gnome racist.
I thought I'd switched it up, but no, I looked over and I was like, oh, I made this one that way too. Good. Okay.
Fucking gnome. Oh, excuse me.
Always been gnome racist in every one of my characters.
I called Louisa home today.
Missed
Okay.
Louise,
So we've got initiative
man. I
order,
missed Louise.
and we're gonna start out with Cull. So what do you want to do? Oh, and I will say I'll let you guys kind of within a few squares. I'll let you guys kind of tell me where you start out as you're kind of wandering in this. So if you want me to move you just a smidge for whatever before combat, that's fine. It doesn't have to be the way I
I
said
tried
it.
it right next to that spider.
How close am I to 17,
No, not
the
really.
top left spider? That's my closest one, right?
Yeah, just about 40.
It's about 40, and I have 30.
But like I
feet.
said,
Could we
like I
move
said,
me
I could
over-
say,
Could we
yeah.
move me between
Like here.
Alder and
Yeah.
which one is?
Yeah,
who's
that puts
down
you
there?
within 30. Yeah.
That puts me within
Yeah,
30.
so we can say you start
and
there.
Then
Who else, real
So
quick? Let me go ahead and get
I
everybody
will.
set up.
Toward
the middle.
Okay.
I will
That would
move
be the
over
middle of
towards.
everyone.
I will move over towards.
I think we should each take a spider and then have the range in the middle.
Well, like I said, you guys aren't going to necessarily know how these guys were going to come out of the
You're
woods
gonna
at you. I'm just
move,
saying that
yeah.
for the sake of, marching
Oh, okay.
order,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
let you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
generally say whereabouts you were.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I was next to Alder over
Okay.
here, and then
I'll
I'm
say
just
I
gonna-
am where I am. I'm probably gonna. I do like that kind of center stack, and I'll sit there and I can assist
Okay.
I'm just saying.
over any avenue.
That's not me. I'm the chunky one that takes up half of his bubble.
No.
No.
Oh, I still accidentally left. Yeah, that's my bad. I need to fix that. That's the old art we were looking at. I need to change it to new.
Pretty sure mine's the Quaker Oats logo.
It is, yeah, pretty much.
Is it really the Quaker Oats logo?
And then what about
Not
And
sponsored,
everything,
baby.
I'm like, this fits.
not sponsored by Quaker Oats? We should
I
clarify
should have
Hey.
been
that just in
Jolly Green
case.
Giant. That'd have been.
We should clarify that. Just
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna
This
stay
is-
where I'm at.
sure.
What?
Okay.
Not opposed to being sponsored by Quaker.
Right.
Oats.
Absolutely.
It's like
Absolutely.
I will.
I
I'll
read
wear
it the
a
whole
shirt. I'll wear a
time.
hat.
That'd be a
I'll put
weird
buckles on- I'll put
sponsor,
buckles on my
anyways.
shoes.
I'm
Just
low key
let me
Quaker
know.
Oats if you're watching this. All right. So, Cole, what do you want to do on your turn?
I am gonna get within combat range of that top left 17, the top left spider, and I am going to hit it with Maul. Let's see. I am proficient, so I get the topple. Since if you hit a creature with a Maul, you can force it to make a Constitution saving throw. So DC says 8 plus 2
You should roll
plus
the hit
the ability
first.
modifier. I'm just reading it.
Oh, okay.
You probably know what it is, anyways.
No, but not necessarily. But I'm just saying we should make sure you hit first. We'll cross that bridge
Of course,
when we get there.
yeah. So that's just a D20, right?
Yeah. And then you add your proficiency bonus and your strength modifier to your.
All right. So I drop my dice. Man,
And for melee
2
weapons, you add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier.
on. Does it count it all up on D&D Beyond? When I
It
click on
should,
it,
yeah.
it says
Yeah.
Maul
Hit/DC. like I said,
is +5. It's a 2d6 plus 3 plus 5.
That's
if
the
you
damage.
click on that plus that hit/DC tab, if you click on that, it'll roll
Yeah, it's
a D20
Oh.
plus.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, but
No,
real
no,
math
add
rocks are so
everything.
fun.
And then it shows it.
It says 22.
Ooh, 22.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn.
Fantastic. So you rolled a 22. So go ahead and so you're gonna do topple instead.
Yeah. Is that an extra thing, or is it just what happens because I'm proficient in with the maul?
It's usually an ability because there's like grapple and stuff with some weapons. but
Oh,
let me
is
see.
it? Oh, can I hit him and then bonus action with topple?
So it should just let you deal the damage and force them.
'Cause it
Some
says
things are
if
like
you
in
hit a
lieu
creature
of
with the
damage.
maul.
Yeah, so I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure it wasn't. But yeah, so yeah, you go ahead, roll damage first, which is you said 2d6 plus 5, or I guess you can just click your
2d6
button.
plus 3.
2d6 plus 3.
And that's just I roll a d6 or whatever.
Yeah, you roll 2d6 and you add 3 to the result.
All right, I should just be able to click it on.
Yeah, D&D Beyond.
Click. That's so much better.
D&D
That
Beyond.
is that's 12. Yes.
12 damage.
Did you roll it twice?
I did not roll.
Well, no, you just click because you can't get 12
Yeah.
off
Oh, it
of
rolled
1d6.
it
Yeah,
rolled
so
two
you
dice.
can't get
Yeah,
12 off
Oh,
of
okay.
1d6
okay.
plus
No, I
3.
didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, so it did
I didn't know.
12.
Fantastic. And you want to knock it prone as well?
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna hit him. Have you ever seen a spider that you were pretty sure was dead, and then you go to like scoop it up, and it like runs away from you?
Oh yeah, it's
That's
just
kind of
like
that's
that.
kind of
It's
what
just like-
this one looks like. Like he looks rough.
Yeah, just like all right. And then that'll be. I didn't use my bonus action, did I?
If
Do I
you've
get-
got
do I have
one
flash?
you'd like to use.
What can you do with a bonus action? Can you hit again or?
No,
do something, or-
your things will tell you like what can be done as bonus actions, but things like drinking
Oh, that's
potions
just-
or like just hollering at somebody is like free actions, bonus actions.
I'll just pass my turn then.
Okay, and then that's gonna bring us to Alder. Artie will be next.
So I'm currently located kind of centralized, and am I able to detect that any of my melee combatants are not going to be able to reach one of their spiders?
Yeah, I mean you have general ideas of distances, so that's just that's
I thought
close
I was
enough.
going to be moved
So,
over.
like with
closer
those lower spiders down
Who was
there,
thinking
because
there?
I have
You
the
were gonna be
ability
you wanted to be
range.
closer to the lower ones.
No. I wanted to be over here by blue, number 2.
Okay, like over here.
Artie. Yeah, sorry. I thought
Okay.
No, you're
I
Gucci.
thought blue was my bad.
No, you're Gucci.
So I'm probably going to aim at the bottom left spider.
Sure.
And now my hunter's mark is something I cast beforehand, or is that something I cast? 'Cause it says it's a bonus action.
Yeah, so if you cast it after, you don't get the extra like stuff.
But it says I always have hunter's mark prepared and can cast it without expending a spell slot 2 times per long rest.
Correct. Yes,
Or
so
is
that's
that
just
only as
saying.
a bonus action?
Well, you can do it as a bonus action, and it doesn't cost you a spell slot. Is what that basically means. So
Okay, so it doesn't take up my action.
correct.
or-
Bonus actions are free.
Okay, so-
yeah, you get
okay.
one bonus action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast hunter's mark on the lower left spider.
Good.
And then there's no DC or anything for that. And then I'm gonna pop it with a longbow.
Okay, so roll your attack, and then Hunter's Mark. Does that give you advantage, or does it give you plus?
It gives me an extra 1d6. It looks like 1d6 damage, force damage.
Okay, but it doesn't do anything to your hit die.
No, it doesn't do
Okay.
anything to my
For
to
some
my,
reason-
my hit chance.
For some reason.
Let's
but-
still need to hit first. The D20. Yeah, that's D20.
Oh, and somebody
Damn, I'm
asked
glad I
how
have a
big these
7.
things are.
Does
These
a,
things
does
are
a 9
like
hit?
a 9 just misses. Yeah, you're gonna.
Dang it.
Yeah, I mean, I say just miss. A 9 does miss, but yeah, you're gonna see that arrow kind of fly off into the
Grab
woods.
it,
Somebody asked how big these are. They're about the size of
I did
Francis.
ask how big they were.
Yeah, they're about the size of
Oh,
Francis.
I'd be terrified for you, Francis.
They're
A
big, big
me-size-
spider.
Yeah. All right.
And then I believe I'll move a little bit more centralized in between. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay, it's gonna make it Artie's turn.
Just gonna eat this die. No.
Throw it away.
Yeah,
All
roll
right,
2.
so I think I'm gonna. How far away is it? 30 feet,
This
something
one?
like that.
Yeah, he's you know,
you
melee
reach it.
range is 20 or so.
Could I use one of my spells and use Sacred Flame? It's a 60-foot spell.
Yeah, 60-foot range. Go ahead and read it for me if you would.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from half cover or 3/4 cover or this save.
Okay. So
The upgrade, so cantrip upgrade, the damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5. Okay.
I must succeed on a dexterity saving throw,
And what's the
Yes.
save?
and then the spell save DC is what? Did I tell you that?
I'm a 14 plus 2 dexterity.
Right, no, but it'll be up at the top. It should say something like spell save DC for you.
You see the hit dash DC. What does that say?
Yeah, it says 14.
14.
14. Okay.
Okay. Pretty dexterous. So 13 plus 3 is going to succeed. A 16.
So I miss.
Just he was able to skitter out of the way just a smidge.
And I will pass.
Okay, that's going to bring it to the spider that Cole was fucking with. And this thing is kind of on its last leg, and it sees it's got other buddies that are being shot at by flames and arrows. And so it's just gonna try to bite you.
Does it not have to get up?
9. That is, that's fair. He knocked it prone, or you knocked it prone, right?
I did. I toppled it, knocked it prone.
Okay, so it's got to spend its action standing up. Yeah, that fucking blows. Yeah, he's just gonna stand up, and that's his action. So, God. I think. Ooh, does it risk it? I'll say yeah. I'll say spider. I'm gonna have him. What's theirs? 40 feet. I'm gonna have him. He's gonna try to go over closer to his buddy. Now you have a reaction. If you'd like to take an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity, you can.
Yeah. Does that affect me negatively, or is it just like
no,
I can roll for an
it
attack of
basically
opportunity?
yeah,
Just him.
it just gives you an extra attack as a reaction because somebody's trying to leave your main. You only get one
Nice.
reaction
Yeah,
per
I'll,
round, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And I'll roll the d20. That's a 19.
19.
Any modifiers or just straight 19?
I mean, you do get modifiers, but that's gonna hit. So I'm gonna level with you. You don't need to roll the damage. How do you want to kill this spider?
Is there any way that I can pick up the spider by its leg and throw it at another spider?
That would definitely be too far, but cool as shit. But you can throw him if you want. I mean, you're big.
I'm gonna grab him by his legs and just tuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna fling. Okay, so yeah, he's he did.
He might go really far too because I have power for
What's
build,
your
and
strength?
that makes
Roll for
me.
strength.
25 feet.
Roll for strength.
He
So
did.
I'm already medium. So powerful
Oh,
build makes me
gotcha.
large. So I lift and push and throw and everything with large all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm like-
you could fling that out.
Plus my strength is insane. So
So there goes
Fling
the
him.
top left.
I mean, throwing a spider as big as our Francis over here is 30 feet's pretty far. you just caught like 130, 150 pound
Let's-
spiders. Just whoosh.
yeah.
He's also like
Shot.
almost 9 foot tall.
To change
Yeah.
the fact that he just jumped a spider.
I'll give myself.
It's like having
beat,
Brian
but
Shaw pick
I'm a cheater pumpkin.
him up and throw him.
Having Brian
Pick up
Shaw
He-Man.
pick
Yeah,
three
Brian
I
Shaw
houses.
picks up
also
He-Man
saw
and
that
just-
HP.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what's on here. I've got different ones on my pad, but that's just the token generator. Cool. I'll have that spider bum rush the dude that's about his size, and he's gonna try and fight as well. Oh, that's a 21.
That hits.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Francis, no.
So
oh, you're
that's
not.
gonna be.
Oh no,
Puff up, little man.
he's not buffed.
It's gonna be 4 piercing damage. And you need to make a
No poison, no
Constitution
poison, no
saving
poison.
throw.
Oh, that would suck.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 more poison damage.
Yep.
It's rough.
Oh
Um,
no.
Ah, I got this.
Oh no, our table broken.
It's broken.
And then that is going to be Francis's turn. There you go.
You got
I am gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, good call. Is that a bonus action for you?
Yeah, as a bonus action. And then
Well,
I'm
yeah.
also gonna cast Cure Wounds
Yeah, it's a solid
on myself.
idea. Yeah, it's a real solid idea.
Good
And
idea.
I'm gonna heal 11.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh wow. Good.
That's
And
the only time I'm
I
gonna
am
hit you
done.
this whole campaign, so we'll
Yep.
the whole campaign.
He's like, I won't let that happen again.
Just some random spider.
That will be my turn.
Okay, and that will bring it to Kirby's turn.
I will move over towards this top right hand spider, the 17 one.
You trying to get you getting up in his grill?
I'm getting all up in his grill. This I will let you. I'll level with you every time there's an opponent. I'm getting all up in their grill
Mhm.
first thing.
It was
and
gonna be
then
me
I
and you
will-
fighting together. a
Oh yeah,
lot.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And I will use my attack bonus. My attack as unarmed strike, which is 1d8 plus 3. But do I need to?
You gotta roll
what do I
attacks
need to
first.
do? Attack first. So what do I need to do on that?
D20 plus whatever modifiers.
How would I do that?
I have not seen your new character sheet, so get her.
Should I just share my screen for you?
Uh,
Yeah, might as well.
You didn't send the DM your character sheet?
it might be in D&D Beyond. I just haven't looked.
It's in D&D Beyond. It's been updated.
You should buy the book.
There you go.
I have a bunch of books.
There you go. Right there to the bottom. That's
Pull
Francis.
it up. Oh.
There you go.
Guys' voices are not dissimilar. Unarmed strike. You've got a +5 to hit. Yeah. That's all I was looking for.
Yeah. Are you on D&D Beyond, Curb?
Mm-hmm. Just roll it on
You
the.
see where you click
Yeah,
on
you can
unarmed
just
strike?
roll
You
it
see where it
there.
says
Yeah,
hit?
yeah.
See where it says hit/DC?
We'll say +5.
Is that +5? And then it'll say like
Yeah.
your damage right afterward. Just
Yeah,
click that
yeah.
+5.
22.
That'll hit.
Don't
Go
be
ahead and roll
afraid
your
to
damage.
mess with stuff. Like you're not gonna launch any nuclear warheads by clicking buttons on a website.
And
Like, don't be
then-
afraid to click on stuff.
Okay. And then
Said
do
my
I have
hands
a
weren't
bonus?
big enough to push
action?
the button.
I have a
Gamma.
bonus action, correct?
You what? The bonus
I
action?
have a bonus action? Yeah.
I should
correct.
have read more of your stuff when I had it pulled up. I was just looking for one number. I read what the character did, but I haven't read your sheet. Which one-
I am
Bad
a short Robin, really.
yeah, no, I fuck with I love the whole everything about it. I should have just actually read what your new stuff did.
'Cause I have 2 Moxie points that I can use.
actions. So yeah, bonus
Duh.
action, expend 1 moxie point to roll your fisticuffs die and gain a number of temp HP that vanish after 10 minutes. Okay, or you can make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. I am sorry, 2 strikes as a bonus action is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you just get to
what I was
punch
wanting
3
to do.
times? That's
Yeah, pretty
What
much.
just got into you?
Are you a Warhammer figurine guy,
Yeah.
Mason?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and roll the damage for the first attack.
I haven't quite gone down the rabbit
Where
hole.
would
I
I
can't afford
find
another
that?
one.
Just the hit DC?
I
Or,
had to stop.
Yeah, I
just
think
the
if you
damage.
just
Okay,
click
yeah,
the
I know.
damage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
9. Okay, so you punch this spider in the
These
kind
are
of
all
the
just rares and
schnoz,
mythics.
once, and you see that he
So
is
is this one.
already having
So
a
is
bad
that one.
time. Like it's got 8 eyes and like 4 of them are closed, and it is like hissing at you. And then you're
Okay,
going to spend
I
the
will
moxie
agree.
point and make 2 more unarmed strikes.
That money.
Yeah, so do I
Oh yeah.
do
You
I
gotta
roll?
roll.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta roll to hit them all. Yeah, you gotta roll to hit each one of them.
Okay. So that one's an 8.
That
No,
second one,
You have to roll the hit, not damage. Hit.
yeah, you gotta roll to hit it.
You're
that what you
punching the
rolled?
eyes.
Okay. 20.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
And then
You gotta roll the damage for that one.
I'm definitely rolling on D&D Beyond. I'm definitely rolling on D&D Beyond from now on out.
Boo! I don't give a shit.
You're having more luck
so
on
math
D&D
right.
Beyond than I am.
6
so
damage.
damage
Roll
is
another
6,
20.
So 3 plus 3. Yeah,
An
3
accident.
plus 3.
Remember,
And then-
I rolled a 0.
Remember?
Yeah. So remember earlier when Cole hit a spider and it looked like it looked real rough?
Yeah.
This spider looks exactly like that right now. And then you've got your third swing coming up.
Just-
Good job. Plot armor kept it alive.
Am I going to be able to kill this thing with a third hit?
If you hit it.
Okay. Well, we're rolling the third time.
You got
It's a
this.
9 plus 5, so it's 14.
14 just hits. How would you like to kill this spider?
I will just throw the wildest Ippo no Hama, just uppercut.
You could uppercut the spider. You should.
You're Little Mac in Punch Out, and you're just like,
Yep. Yo.
you're
And
hitting
I
him
roll
with
4 damage. It's a 1 plus 3.
He was on 1 HP. That's hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so
And he just falls on his he just literally ends up just falling straight on his back. You know how the spiders just do that curling thing?
yes, yeah,
That's all it does.
Yeah,
yes,
we're all doing
perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. He's done some. All right, he's still got 2 spiders left. But are you doing anything else? in your turn?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
not.
Arachnostethicus.
Me and Cole are just gonna be
Did you
throwing
just Latin
haymakers.
us? Jesus. Did you just Latin us over there?
I just quoted Megamind at you. you know?
It's Megamind, yeah.
Oh.
It's EI.
Oh.
This spider's gonna move
Yeah,
in
yeah.
kind of close. And
Cole, we're gonna have to just start. As soon as we see an enemy, me and you are just gonna bum
Just
rush
pick you
the
up and
first
just
one.
wow,
Just pick me up and throw it at him.
like a missile.
I'm
Pugilist
just gonna,
missile.
I'm just gonna do this.
the
With the
spider
brass
is
knuckle.
going
That would be
to
hilarious.
crouch
The pugilist knows where it is and where it isn't.
down.
Because whenever I get to 3rd level and I get to rage and the Path of the Giant makes me 1 size bigger, my powerful build stacks on that. So instead of lifting for large, I lift for huge.
So dumb, dude. This dude's gonna be throwing giants.
And then
literally are gonna be able to make me a missile.
eventually I become 1 size larger, so I become huge whenever I rage. So I'll be able to lift for gargantuan.
This dude's throwing dragons.
You're gonna fucking yep.
Dude, yeah.
Some people
I'm gonna be
roll
like
to fuck the
sumo
dragon.
wrestling
This
dragon.
guy
This is
rolls to
right
throw it.
He's just
This
gonna
is
be
my-
Mr. Incredible with Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah.
Just,
He'd be
Stop,
doing that Mario at the end with Bowser.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
bro.
say
This is my
with this
power
combination,
advantage.
if we've got a dwarf pugilist and we've got a Cole that can throw higher, like a Furbolg that's throwing further, if I don't see a fucking fastball special this campaign, I'll be so
Rocket
mad.
Ride,
Yes.
you know?
Yes,
Rocket Rocky,
dude.
fam.
And I have brass knuckles, so like I'm literally just gonna do this.
No,
Toss me.
Superman theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
you're gonna pick up something, put him on it, and then throw that.
Toss
And
me.
would that count as an improvised thrown weapon if I throw him?
Technically,
I
yeah.
would honestly, it would be.
I
What I would probably do is give Kirby some sort of advantage or extra benefit, like extra damage on his attack, or extra maybe like advantage and extra damage on his attack, and use your action to facilitate that. That spider
But
is
that's
going
the thing
to.
that hits too, like, because I mean, you're
Fastball
throwing
special
me.
is a high risk, high
How
reward.
fast can you throw me? Yeah, if I miss, I'm just gonna go like
When the Hulk
stuck in a
throws
wall.
Wolverine, it
Yeah,
can
that'd be
go
hilarious.
wrong. And we'll have the spider kind of crouch down and bare his fangs and look like he's ready for anything as we move back around to Cole's turn.
How far am I from spider number 16? To the one right below.
Close enough.
Before he does that, I'm gonna ask him this question.
We have to stop him! Throw!
I can't. I might hit Jack Jack.
Throw me!
That's
Toss
hilarious.
Toss me.
All I can think of is Lord of the Rings. Toss me.
Yes, dude.
Toss me.
That still only counts as one.
Am I within melee range
You
of that
would
spider when I
be,
move?
yeah. I'll give you 30 here. We'll call that.
All right,
These
so
squares
I'll
ain't
move
exact.
into combat range, and again I will swing my maul
Swing low, sweet
and
chariot.
go, and then roll.
Be home.
That is, it's like I'll go with the 5. It's like it balancing on the 15 and
It's
the 5. But I'll go
cacked.
with the 5. All right, so that's a 5. Do I hit?
5 total or 5 roll?
Well, first thing was to roll the hit, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you roll a 5 and then did you add?
Oh,
yeah.
what?
So it's
No, I didn't do any of that.
that's fine. What is you plus
I'm just
5 to
gonna go
that?
D&D Beyond.
No, dude.
It
It does the math for you, but it, like, in my opinion, makes you understand the rules slightly less. That's why I like my real math rocks. But
yeah. So I rolled 1 D20 and that's 5, and then I would add what to it?
I would say
proficiency,
you're, like,
and
if you're
your
clicking on
proficiency,
your,
which
your
should be a
actions,
plus 2.
If you're clicking on
And
your
then your
actions,
strength
it would be like your weapon or your attack, and then your range, and then hit / DC, and then damage.
So the hit DC is
Should say
plus
plus 5.
so
Yeah,
that's
so you have
10.
plus
Yes,
3
so
for
it'd be a
strength
10.
and a 2 proficiency bonus. So
So
you roll a 10
that's a
total.
10, so it's 12.
Well, no, it'd be
Yeah.
10 total. Yeah, because you're plus 5.
Oh,
is-
okay.
Yeah. You do not quite make contact. You see the spider
Alright.
kind of weave. You counted the legs wrong.
I
It rope-a-doped
see.
you.
I have hand axes as well. Can I use a bonus action to like take a hand axe off my belt and
I will say that you can use your bonus action to switch weapons, but unless you have something that gives you an extra attack as a bonus action.
Yeah. Then I will just call my turn there.
Sure. We'll move to Alder, and it'll be Artie afterwards.
All right. So I'm currently what distance from the bottom right spider?
About 10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, about. Okay, I don't want to get closer to it. I don't want to get closer to it. I'd like to maybe retreat about probably about 5 feet, just to be about right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you want-
I'm still in range of.
You want to be
of-
here? You want to
and-
be there?
Right there's good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I can cast 2 Hunter's marks
per rest.
per rest. I think and so I'd like to go ahead and Hunter's mark. Now, does everyone get a Hunter's mark, or is it just me
you.
on that spider over
Just
there?
you. You're basically saying, that's my prey, I'm gonna kill it.
Okay, then that's all it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and also mark this other spider,
Which one?
the bottom right spider. We may not take a long rest for a while, so I'll probably just go ahead and re-attack the same spider. even because he hadn't been hit yet. Correct.
Left.
The bottom left spider. Yes.
Okay, no, he is not taking damage yet.
Okay. I'll probably shoot at him with the longbow because he's
Alright.
still marked. Because I'm still in range, or still in
Yes.
visual range of him. So
Take your shot.
nice shot. Going to do it with real die. Come on, do me right here. It's a 14 plus 7, so it's gonna be a 21.
Ooh, dirty 21.
Very
That's
nice.
gonna
Love it.
hit, and you're gonna have your hunter's mark damage too.
Awesome. So we're gonna do a 1d8 plus 3. Are you a d8? Are you my mother? That's gonna be God. There's that again. So we got a 1 on that. So it's a 4 plus a 1d6. So 2. So that's gonna be 6 damage.
Okay, and that was your total.
That was total. Yes, that was a 4 and a 2. That was a 1 plus 3,
Okay.
and then a 2 on my d6.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay, so it takes 6 damage. It has an arrow poking out of its thorax, just running straight through that bitch. But he's still
think
spidering.
because I hit it, I can also reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
I'll pass my turn.
Bring it to Artie.
All right, which one did Mac just attack?
He hit the bottom left.
Bottom left.
15.
All right.
I got a bunch
I'm
of
gonna go
different dice to try.
Are you
Fuck
throwing
it.
I'm gonna go
that one
ahead.
away?
I'll keep throwing them.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Try the sacred flame again.
Okay. Which one?
Sacred Flame having the AoE? Hope not.
I think it's a single target you can see, right?
Okay.
Yeah, flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
Yeah, you're beaming
Target
someone
must
with
ex-
God. You're hitting him
Yes.
with
Heck yeah.
you're hitting him with a
The target gains
luck-based
no
space
benefit from
laser.
half
Smite.
cover or
It's a smite.
Yeah.
What is Artichoke? Artie is a paladin, right?
yes.
Okay, and so
Yes,
I need
yes,
to
yes.
make a DC 14 save or Dex save,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it was 14, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Oof.
So when I fail, I take what now?
So dexterity saving throw or take a 1d8 radiant damage.
Hell yeah, roll
Just
that bitch.
D. I did it. Rolled an 8.
Oh, bam. And you hit the bottom right, or were you attacking the bottom left one?
He-
The last one, Mac attacked.
Oh,
Bottom
fantastic.
left.
Okay, so this beam of light pierces through the the tree cover, pierces through the kind of webbing that's been around, hits that spider, and it falls flat and is no longer moving. And you've healed.
Like
it
take a
up.
bonus action and turn and high five Artichoke. Fucking fucking
Any
yeah.
movement or anything out of you?
Mac, just fucking.
I just realized
Then
I,
I will
That was
go
cool.
ahead
Ooh.
and at that point I'll just pass for turn.
Fantastic.
Farmer, I've seen some shit like that. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa! He just-
I swear to God, y'all are killing them in initiative order. It's gonna bring it to France. You're like killing the one that's going next every time.
Nice, man.
See, we know.
This is perfect.
And I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna get within.
Hey, baby.
No.
My fear is he's gonna start making just OP.
No one's hit number 6. Whatever.
This
that
one
Guys,
has not been touched.
unscathed.
that has
Want a
not
treat?
been touched.
Yeah, you do.
About to get touched.
Dude, my fear.
I am
fear
an
is he's
adult.
about to strike. Alright,
I am
so
an
getting
adult.
too easy now. Everything's
No.
just
So I'm gonna do
Strong.
Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
Here, take one of those.
Oh.
I have 60 feet of range, and they have to do a Wisdom saving throw and 14
Okay.
is
Go chew on it. Go.
Dirty 20.
alrighty. And let's see here. And as a bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
But what does Toll the Dead do to him?
Nothing, because you said you rolled a 20.
Oh, that's right. Some of these spells,
Yeah.
if you succeed, you still take half or whatever. So I was just trying to figure out.
Nah.
Okay, cool.
And I'll cast Sanctuary on myself, and I will walk in between. It's basically just one square to the right.
Okay. Oop. Getting in melee range.
Yeah. And what Sanctuary does, award a creature within range against attacks until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Can you tell me, next to that spell, does it say VS or M next to it? You know what?
Yeah.
Never mind. I read this spider's stat block again, and it's got a -4 to intelligence, so that doesn't matter what you're doing over there. It doesn't. It doesn't know what the fuck you're doing. Is that gonna be the end of Francis?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, and we'll move on to Kirby.
All right. Do I have enough distance to get to number 16 over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I will move there, and then we're just gonna do basically the same thing I did to Mr. Spider number 1.
Gonna blame all your moxie.
No, my moxie points are kind of hard to get back unless
That's
I get
what
hit.
I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can whoop you around. We could.
No, just Cole. As soon as we get to a fight,
Some more
Cole, hit me.
exhaustion points, weirdo.
Well, I have to take damage to regain my moxie point. It says experience beating the odds is giving you a moxie to chain only missed, but it's bloodied when on but unbowed is when I get it. When you take damage, you can you can take a reaction to regain all
I
your.
wonder how hard
expended
that
moxie
forehead is of yours. I got some pretty good arrow tips.
points. Let's not we get into a fight. I'm like one damage. I
Bounce
need
off
one
the forehead,
damage.
be like,
So I'll look
damn,
at Cole and be like, "Hey, I need you to punch me in the face right now." But yeah, I'm gonna throw my haymakers. You know, do the old 3-piece combo. And then we're gonna hit DC. So for that one, it's an 18 plus 5, so it's 23.
23 to hit.
Yep, 23 to
Roll your
hit on that first one.
Roll your damage.
And we have a 4 plus 3, so it's 7 damage on that one.
Okay, you can tell it really didn't like that. You got spider blood coming out everywhere. And so are you burning Moxie to hit more?
Do I have to? I don't think I have to, do I?
Yeah, if you want to keep, like, if you want to take 3 swings at it, you got to use your Moxie.
I'm gonna use one of my Moxie points.
You only have 2, no?
I have 2. Yeah, I have 2. I'll use
one
of them.
last one. You're using your last one now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going
And
to
then I will
use the 1-2 punch.
swing. Yeah, 1-2 punch. It's a 9 plus 5, so a 14 to hit.
Fantastic. That does hit. So you can go ahead and roll damage on
And
that first
then
one.
damage 7 plus 3, which is a 10.
Yeah. Do you want to punch this spider to death any differently than the last one you punched to death?
Not really. I mean, I'm not gonna EPO it. I'm just gonna punch it straight into the ground.
Oh yeah.
Put a dent into the dirt with its
Yes.
face.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fantastic. Well, you have killed the last. Fantastic work, boys. And you look
It just goes
around
back to calm.
and you see 4 big old dead spiders.
Oh.
I would like
Fantastic.
to. Is there a way to like search the body of the spider, like
There's a
of that first one I killed?
Fantastic choice. Let's go ahead.
Want some spider ichor and some fangs, maybe. Maybe a long spider cudgel of a leg.
Well, I don't think the second one's gonna have spider fangs.
So
Mine's
It's gonna
somewhere in the
probably be
abyss. You probably won't
broken.
even find that one.
so I will say this. What are you trying to, because these are just like big dog sized or like, you know, small, I don't know, you know, I mean they're like waist high spiders. So like
We'll
they're not
say,
gonna
Audie,
they're
They're the size of a
carry-
candy
arrow.
corso.
Yeah,
you
they're
owe me,
the size of a
an
cane
arrow,
corso.
Audie.
They're
You
not
burnt that bloody spider up.
they're not
And it completely destroyed my arrow.
You're not gonna be carrying anything around, but like, what are you trying to do?
Well, it's a good thing we're in the
I
woods. You
want
can make
some
another.
sort of like trading, like some monster hunters or something like that are gonna want the teeth or like some webbing for like bows or something like that. Something.
Cool.
I have
like that.
monster harvesting tools, but
I was
Oh,
about
do
to say,
you?
don't you have to
I
have the
think
monster
I
harvesting
do
tools?
too.
then get grabbing there, Mr. Blurp.
Where's my equipment?
There are multiple spiders to be looted.
You know, I
So,
don't think I have any tools.
what I'll tell you is this: you can make a medicine check for me if you're trying to figure out, like, can I get webbing out of the web thing? Can I get, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
web thing.
Medicine check. So I rolled that. So I got a 19.
Fantastic. Here's what you will see. You're able to obtain a bit of webbing fluid, although to extract that into a string, you'll have to try and figure out, but you've got that now. And I'll say you also get a small vial of spider venom.
Ooh, and I have resistance to venom.
I don't
It's-
drink it.
Puts it on
You
his
can
knuckles.
drink venom.
Just put it on my knuckles and be like, let's go.
Well, actually, yeah. And what I will say is, this spider venom, if you do not bludgeoning damage with your knuckles, but if you deal any slashing or piercing damage, if you put this venom on beforehand, you will deal an extra D4 poison damage. Your vial is good for 3 uses.
Vial is good for 3 uses. Okay.
Yep, so
and
you've
then
got
who
a
else
3-use.
Who has the slashing? Who
Does
has
it
the
coat
slashing
arrows
stuff?
any less than a weapon?
was about to
Like,
say,
no,
do they get
it's-
more
it's
uses on
gonna-
arrows?
No, I mean, you kind of gotta like dump it on, like you'd be pouring it on the edge of the blade or the hole of an arrowhead, or you know what I mean.
Alright,
Just
that
one
makes-
arrowhead though?
Yeah, you get 3 uses per vial. 1 vial for the spider you just looted, and if somebody else wants to try and get some out of another spider, they can try. But medicine checks.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, yeah.
go ahead and try.
DC
Medicine
12.
check. I'll just click it on here. and
Ooh, the webbing
say-
fluid, I
what's
feel like
a
would be good for,
16, I
like,
think.
Just like sticking somebody in place, no?
A trap or something, yeah. Get
Maybe a
close.
16 on a medicine
You
check.
can go ahead and get you a little
Basically.
vial of that.
Oh yeah.
If you can
I'll
make
go.
a custom item, well, and I will say there are only 3 spiders, so I mean the
Inventory.
maximum is 3 vials of this. Because one of them
thought
got
there were 4
yeeted into
spiders.
the woods. I guess if somebody
Oh, yeah,
wants to
one
go
got
try and
yeeted.
fight it, they
Okay.
can.
My bad.
I guess
my
I'll
Oh,
say this: between the
inventory.
burning and the yeeting and the smashing, there's a total of 3 vials to be had among the spiders.
Worth
How do
it.
I do this? Add item.
Yeah, if you guys can add a custom item, I'll just kind of give you the quick
Vial
description.
of spider venom.
And this is off the dome, but I'll say as a bonus action, you can use.
3 uses.
Yeah, you can use 3 uses, 1d4 poison damage to any slashing or piercing damage dealt.
Okay, how do I keep track of that in my end? It won't let me create one, or at least I don't. Add custom item? Okay,
Yeah,
found it.
yeah, and then you might just like, if you use
I
it.
picked the
but, like,
vial and then went in and customized vial and set it as vial of spider venom, and then put it as 3 use coat weapon 1d4 to any slashing or piercing damage roll.
What's the
And it
weight
is-
of it? Let's say a pound.
I don't know if we're going on encumbrance, are we?
I'm like not that big on it.
Okay, so I don't care about it.
I
So a vial
really,
can hold 4 ounces of fluid.
yeah, like it's not gonna weigh you down. It's gonna weigh 4
I'll just carry
ounces.
everybody's stuff. That's
And but so I was like, so like venom, like in comparison to water weight, like what are we talking?
Probably about the same. Yeah, yeah.
But does it float like a duck?
And keep in mind that is a D4 of poison damage, Mac. I don't know if you wrote it down that way specifically.
I
But
did
that's
not.
gonna
I
matter
got
for
1d4 poison.
that's gonna matter for resistances and weaknesses. Fantastic. So y'all heal.
There's
that
still one more
spider.
vial to be done, right?
I mean, I'll just say for the sake of it. I mean, you guys are rolling the medicine checks. There'll be 3. Y'all can kind of distribute them how you want.
I'll let Mac have that
Yeah,
second one
for his arrows.
for his arrows, and I will
I'd
proceed
happily-
to
I'd
also
happily-
give mine to him as well.
Oh shit!
Boys, you're too kind.
You're gonna make my
Since-
dude pick a
Because
different
somebody
subclass
destroyed
if
one of
these
his
poison
arrows, might as well
start
give him a
really-
little more damage.
These
I do
poison
need to
arrows start
remove-
really
I do need
hitting.
to
This
remove
dude's
one
gonna...
arrow. I have 39 now.
Oops.
Oops.
Did you have 41 to begin the fight?
Sorry, you're correct. I did miss with that one. There's no way me going and finding that bad boy.
So my question is, we have 35 gold that Mr.
You had
We-
10
so-
to your name, and then he
Siegfried
gave you
did this?
25
Okay,
each.
good.
Yeah.
I did have a question
And
if
then
we
we-
kept
yeah.
that 10.
Did we kept the 10, or was
Yes,
it just
yeah,
a total of 35?
No, you kept the 10. I'll say that you guys kind of you're setting out with your life savings on your back to make to get to Kenton, and you had 10 gold to your name, is what we'll say. And he gave you 25 when you got there.
We are kind of rich, so.
I started out with 17.
Oh hell yeah,
My lord.
rich.
I've got 42.
And I will proceed to look up at the boys and say, "Well, that was fun."
And say we're how long of the day did that just take up, or was it still very early? Just
I mean,
combat's quick.
if I'm being a good GM, that was a 2-round combat, and rounds of combat are 6 seconds each. So
Man, we were like
You smashed
It
him
took
in
you 12
seconds, bro. No way.
that was
Man,
quicker than some people killed just spiders in their house. Like, the time it takes you to find the flip flop from the closet.
Chancla!
The chancleta.
The chancla.
Fantastic.
Well, if we ever want to get into an extermination business,
Good combat, boys.
I should have given my guy arachnophobia.
It'd been funny.
All right. Well, now that you guys have successfully beaten the spiders and looted, who would like to make the penultimate survival check? The or not survival check, but the D10 roll for the day.
I've already made one.
I made one.
I'll go ahead and roll one.
D10.
D10.
Roll
With a
it.
10, baby. We'll
A
take it.
10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man.
I was sitting there. I was like, a 0. I'm like, what's a 0 mean? I was like, wait, that's 10, idiot.
Well,
Zero.
as
Zero.
as you meander past the corpses of these giant wolf spiders, you stumble upon a sort of mousy, disheveled-looking halfling with I would say a peregrine falcon on his shoulder. And the peregrine falcon kind of flies up and then comes back down and just kind of chitters at him and pecks his beak kind of around the guy's shoulder where you can't see. And he doesn't even seem to pay you any mind. He is just doing that over and over again.
I think we should just walk right past him.
Yeah.
He's minding his own business on the trail. I think we should just mind our own business and keep going.
I don't know. He may have something.
He's got a cool
True.
bird.
We're trying.
He's
We've got
He's
a
kind of
quest,
mystical.
brother. We got to get
He's
going.
kind of mystical, but
He's
we
a
took the longer-
halfling, so that would be.
Was he in
Francis'
range to watch
forte.
our spider fight?
Make
Or he
an
missed it.
insight check for
Okay.
Who's making the insight?
me. Older.
It's gonna be a 12.
Well, he's not giving any indication that he even acknowledges that you're there, let alone that he saw you kill the spiders.
And we're pretty noticeable distance.
Yeah, you guys are wandering down the trail, and you're like probably a solid 50 feet behind him. And as you've kind of come up this like last, 150 feet or so, where you could kind of see through the trees and stuff, this has just kept happening, where the bird keeps flying up and then flying back down.
the bird could be keeping an eye on us for some reason.
Or he could be just hunting with it.
True.
Does anybody
It
got
could be like
animal?
one of those
Does anybody go with
bird
animal?
fox ears from Game of Thrones.
No, I don't have any animal handling.
I have a
It is
lot of
wisdom
animal
though.
handling.
It's wisdom, and my wisdom is
I have a
really
plus
high.
6 to animal handling.
I was about to
So
say,
it
can
probably
we do an animal handling and see if we can get any information from the bird? See what
I
they're
do have
trying to
speech.
do?
Could I hold
Just
up
based
my
off of
hand
the-
and see if I can get the
animals.
bird to land on my hand from all the way over there? Because of my animal handling, would I know to be like a command to whistle to the
I
bird?
will say this: go ahead and make an animal handling check.
I would roll a fucking 3. It's a 9.
9, okay. So you've got your arm out, and the peregrine falcon, for those of you that don't know, is the fastest diving bird in existence. It dives at speeds of like 90 miles an hour. And so it is up above the trees. You can't really see it, but every time it's gone up, it's come back down. And it comes back down, and it swoops so close to your arm, not in an aggressive way, but in a way to really let you know that, like, I see you, and I'm not landing on you. And it swoops back over to his master,
Respect.
and kind of caws and, like, pecks at his ear a little bit so that he finally turns around and acknowledges all of your existence.
Nice. That's what I get
Oh.
his attention.
Well, howdy there.
Hey,
Let me. Hey, I did have a question. Because I couldn't help but notice that y'all had come a wandering from that away, and you went that way. When you went that way, did you see a ridge on the left, or was the ridge on the right? Because I just cannot seem to get this straight.
I mean, on our travels, I believe if you're talking about the mountaintops, they were on our right on our approach into the forest. So if you're heading towards Kenton, I believe you'd want that on your left-hand side.
Okay. See, the thing is that I'm not particularly heading anywhere. I'm sorry, my mama raised me better than that. My name is Callahan. Callahan, the cartographer by trade.
Photography.
And these woods are incredibly difficult to map out. It is. I've gotten all this way, but I got turned around. I think I'm supposed to be heading your way. There was some webs kind of around. You guys haven't seen any spiders, have you?
Not a one.
Okay. Good. Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
I was about to say, why are we lying?
No, that was sarcasm. I was being sarcastic.
I was about to say,
Are we covered in any form of like visceria from one of these fucking spiders?
Well, I will say probably
Can we
Kirby's
just say he's
fists.
soft
Like
by
Kirby's
sarcasm?
like up to elbow. Yeah, we'll just he rolled it behind. So I mean, he
Kirby's
kinda,
just like Kirby's just
this
covered.
spider does sit there.
He
was
so I'm gonna say, are you talking about these? And just hold up my arms, and you just see like an eyeball sliding down my arm.
Oh, good God! Well, I can't thank you enough for taking care of that for me. Now, I don't have much to offer, but y'all are heading. I'm assuming the way that y'all are walking. That would make sense. Stand to reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
fair assumption there,
Um,
Bucko.
then here, and you're gonna see he pulls out a map that he's been drawing on, and at first it doesn't quite make sense. But then, as he kind of starts to describe, and see, the issue is here is that they don't really have roads. It's more of just distances between things, but those can grow and shrink as the trees. And I swear to God, some of the trees move here. But I just finished writing this out yesterday, and what I can tell you is that if you keep going this way, you're headed, I'm assuming, a general northwesterly direction.
That's
Okay.
That's a general direction of our travels.
Well, then I would head this away, and that would probably get you just about to the edge of the woods there, and then you can make your own decisions as to where you'd like to travel. But I would probably cut through here and avoid heading up that direction where it seems like it's a little thicker.
Can I roll an investigation?
I
check
do
to see
appreciate
if
that,
this is
Mr.
accurate, though?
Cartographer.
I'm sorry?
Can I roll an investigation check to see if this cartographer's map is accurate at all?
I will say you can choose to make a wisdom or a
Wisdom check.
or if you're proficient in survival or nature, I'll let you roll those. I'll say
I am
survival. If you're
proficient in
proficient,
survival.
yeah, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Okay. Great. I rolled a 7 plus 2, so a 9. So I almost rolled a 19. That's annoying.
Okay, yeah. What I will say is, while his mannerisms seem strange, to the best of your knowledge, based on just the general direction that you're traveling and everything, it seems to be good advice and may even kind of be a bit of a shortcut from the exact route you were going to take.
Thank you, Bobby Boucher.
Mama said go this way.
Mama said alligators so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Mr.
have any
Abdullah
toothbrush?
Abangada.
Wait, I had used one of my moxie points.
Okay.
Shortcut. And she showed me her boobies, and I like those too.
So what I'll say
Shortcut out
is we go ahead and I had said that was the penultimate roll, but taking the direction of Callahan the cartographer, you guys actually get to skip your last travel roll. Artie, what is your passive perception?
on the left side, second box in the middle, passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
Investigation, insight,
Passive perception.
11.
11, fantastic. Go ahead and as you guys are all nearing the edge of the woods, you're going to kind of reach these patches where sunlight becomes more frequent, and you're going to see a glint in the dirt.
Sniper.
Ooh, is it a trap?
Possibly.
It's
Yeah,
just a very
comparison.
small, glint in the dirt about that big around.
Right.
How far away is it?
It's actually, it's funny, like 3 of your party members just stepped on it in front of you and nothing happened. Like it's right
I
just on
bend
the road.
over and uncover it from the dirt.
Yeah, you're going to find a
With
coin.
his lower passive perception than mine.
You're going to
I
find
stepped
a
on it on
coin.
purpose.
And the coin is going to have the symbol of Avandra on it.
I'll pick it up.
Fantastic.
First.
Are you going to choose to spend any amount of time trying to figure it out right now, or you want to just kind of pop it in your pocket?
I want to pocket it and wait till I get to a holy place and try to figure it out.
Fantastic. All right. And you guys...
Typed in my notes, he's a dork church nerd.
Yet You guys get to
Well,
the edge.
it's kind of my god.
Finally,
So.
I know. I'm messing with you.
As you
That's-
guys
I
kind
didn't
of
type
reach
that
this
point.
sparse-ish area towards the end of the woods, and you get the feeling I had mentioned earlier that it will be kind of apparent when you start getting closer. And it's not, kind of in the way where there's not a day where summer becomes fall. It's kind of like that. You're not leaving from, I mean, there is, but I mean, like in terms of climate and weather, you're not going to just sit there and be like, oh, on this day. It's kind of like that where the the trees start to look less healthy. The grass starts to not feel as springy.
Life is being pulled away.
Yeah, the
up to a
smell.
further point.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
smell of just teeming flowers and lush fields is kind of turned into, just almost like a swamp esque. Not
Almost
that
an
offensive,
ozone
but
kind
yeah,
of smell. Almost
yeah.
just kind of something's up.
And so you guys, it is approaching the evening here on. You guys kind of, I mean, what should have taken you 3 days has taken you about 2, and you're reaching the end of that second day now. And you feel like tomorrow you'll have the ability to choose. Are you wanting to scope it out, go in town first, go try and tackle it, whatever it is. But you'll be able to kind of make that decision at the point here. Either you can start tonight or you can rest and tackle it in the morning, but you're kind of at that point in the crossroads.
Say we
Say we either do our long rest or we save our long rest to kind of recoup when we come back for next session.
well, yeah. I say we long rest because I mean we don't know what's in this village. We're expecting some sort of kickback now.
Are we gonna go ahead and go to the village tonight, or are we gonna save that for next session?
I'm down just to do a long rest here.
Yeah, long rest and save it for next sesh.
Yeah.
You guys
Sounds-
feeling like that's a
sounds
good
righteous.
end cap to where the session is?
Yeah, I say we had some really badass
Fantastic.
progress today.
Yeah, I think you
mean,
guys made it nice.
Folded some spiders,
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
first section of the
smoked some
forest
spider.
done. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, y'all
Literally.
knocked out what could have been a much longer
So
travel.
we're doing long
We
rest.
Yeah, you
smoked
guys
those
go ahead and
spiders.
set up camp and take a long rest, and we will go ahead and figure out how we're gonna want to tackle whatever it is that's growing out here that we want to tackle next time.
Sick.
Hell yeah.